Good morning, my dedicated viewers, and welcome if this is your first time, and glad to have you back if you've been away for a while. I'm Mark, and this is Meyochi, your gateway to flexibility, range of movement, and injury prevention for a healthy and active lifestyle. Today's routine is the ocean routine. So let's begin. Feel the stretch, not the pain. Whew, it's a nice chilly morning this morning. For Florida standards, I was out here, 39 degrees is when we started. So it's a chilly morning, but I'm ready to go. All right, so our first exercise is going to be the side torso bend stretching exercise. We're just going to have our feet spread out like this. Keep your back straight, and then just bend your torso to the side like this. And you're going to feel stretching all in your torso in here, in your hips. And just relax this arm. All right, oh, that feels good in this torso area right here. Okay, bring it up, and then down to the other side like this. Winter is upon us, and it's getting cold here. 39 degrees for us is cold. Our blood starts to thin after a while. Feeling it in the side right here. Okay, bring it up, and then let's bring it down the other side. And stretch that torso right in through here. You're also stretching your spine and your vertebrae in your spine and your back, because you're twisting your whole spine this way. And remember, feel the pain, stretch, not the pain. If this is as far as you can go, that's as far as you can go. And then just let this hang, and it just feels so good. This is a nice, comfortable stretch. All right, bring it back up, and then one more time this way. And down. Oh, it feels good. All right. Oh, that was a good first start warm up. The next one is going to be the finger blaster, one of my favorites. What you're going to do is you're just going to put your hands out straight as far as you can. Keep your back straight. Push your hands out as far as you can like this. And then spread your fingers all apart and stretch your fingers. I call it the finger blast. And you'll feel energy just powering out of the front of your palms of your hands. And just stick it out like this. And push your arm out as far as you can so you can feel the stretch in your shoulder as well. We got some color out there, don't we? And then just finger blast. Finger blast. Okay? And let's rest that down for a second. That takes a little bit of strength up in your arm muscles. Bring them up in the air. Bring them back down. And we're going to finger blast one more time. Push those hands out as far as you can so you can stretch the back of your shoulders. And stretch out all your fingers, and you can feel your hand muscles just stretching. Great morning finger blast stretch. All right. And bring it down. Out back like this. And one more time, this beautiful, cold, chilly morning. Finger blast. Finger blasted away. Windy out here today too. Cold, raw day. All right, bring it down. Our next one is going to be knee circles. And this is going to basically range of movement in our knees and in our ankles. And we're just going to put our hands like this on our knees, and then we're just going to swing them across like this, like the hula dance. And what's happening is you're doing range of movement in your ankles. Your ankles are moving and your knees are moving. And this is just a great range of movement, stretching all those ligaments and tendons in your ankles and your knees, and a little bit of waist hip right here. And if you want, you can do the hula dance. That's cool. If you want to improvise, go for it. And then we're just going to do this. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. All right, and stop. And now we're going to go back the other way, the opposite direction. Well, a few days ago was the winter solstice. That is December 21st. And what that means is the sun is going to go as far that way as it can. It stops, and then it's going to start moving back this way. Okay, I'm talking too much, so let's go back, and now we're going to go back this way. But as the sun moves, now the sun went all the way that way, now it's going to move the other way. So if you watch my videos any amount of time, you're going to see the sun actually travel behind me. And the winter solstice, okay, let's stop. Back like this. And now let's go back this way. The winter solstice is the longest night of the year and the shortest day of the year. So that means days are going to start getting longer. I always like that because you can't surf at night. Well, I have surfed at night, but it's harder to surf at night because you can't see. All right? Okay, good. Now we're going to do the tennis match. And it's exactly what it says. We're going to keep our back straight up like this, and then we're just going to move our head, neck, this way. And it's stretching your vertebrae. Again, feel the stretch, not the pain. You feel any kind of pain in your neck vertebrae, bring it back like this. All right. And now let's bring it back this way. All right, and back forward, and the other way. Little interesting tidbit about the winter solstice. At noon, your shadow will be the longest shadow of the year. Okay, face forward, and then one more time the other way. So go out at noon and look at your shadow. That'll be the longest shadow of the year at noon of your body. Little interesting tidbit of information. But I'm excited about the winter solstice because the days get longer. I like light, as we all do. Okay. All right, the next one is the hug stretch. And what we're going to do is we're just going to hug ourselves like this. Put your hands and try to stretch and grab the back of your shoulders and just stretch. And what you're doing is you're stretching the back of your shoulders, your elbows, and your upper back. And just give yourself a good hug this morning. Okay, bring it down. And now put your other hand above, your left over your right, if you want to say, and stretch. Give yourself a hug. All right. And down. Now put your right shoulder or right hand over your left and give yourself another hug. Beautiful morning. And relax. And one more time, put your left over your right and hug. Sun's trying to come out over those clouds on the horizon. and relax. Whew, that was all right. Now, time to transition to the floor. And you know what that means. Food of the week. Okay, food of the week. Our food of the week is ginger. Ginger originated in maritime Southeast Asia, Oceania, and Polynesia. It was first cultivated by the Austronesian people about 5,000 years ago. Ginger made its way to the mainland of Sri Lanka and South India. Once on the mainland, it became part of the spice trade and was spread all around the world. Health benefits. Ginger is high in vitamins B6, magnesium, manganese, potassium, and contains high levels of antioxidants gingerol, shogal, and zingerone. These antioxidants help protect against high blood pressure, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. Gingerol acts as an antibacterial agent that helps fight tooth decay and gum disease. Preliminary studies have shown that the bioactive molecules in ginger may slow the growth of cancer. Ginger has high anti-inflammatory properties to relieve rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, and to soothe sore muscles. Ginger calms nausea, morning sickness, and eases the pain of menstrual cramps. It also lowers your bad LDL cholesterol. A study showed that 5 grams of ginger a day for 3 months lowered your LDL by 30 points. And finally, ginger lowers your blood sugar levels. Fun facts: 2.2 million tons of ginger are produced each year. And in medieval times, it was so valuable you could trade 1 pound of ginger for a sheep. Go figure, right? And in the 1500s, Queen Elizabeth I popularized the gingerbread man by making figures that look like her guests and then serving it to them at banquets. Ginger, great food of the week. I slice it up into little pieces and put it in my tea every morning and drink my tea. It gives it a nice, good, spicy flavor, and then I actually eat the ginger when it's over. Great food of the week. Go get you some today. And as always, the food of the week is one part of my 4 pillars of Meyochi. And my 4 pillars of Meyochi are flexibility, proper nutrition, stress reduction, and exercise of any kind. You do my 4 pillars, and I can guarantee you your quality of life will improve dramatically. All right, so now off to our floor exercises. And the first one is the reverse arm stretch. And this one's always a little weird. You're gonna just get on your knees like this. Hey, the sun's coming up. Nice, that's a nice sunrise, isn't it? Okay, so the reverse arm stretch, you get on your knees like this, and your fingers, you're gonna actually point them to your knees, like this. And I know it feels weird, and then you're just gonna lean back, put your butt on your heels, and lean back. And you're gonna feel it stretching all in your inner arm muscles here, in your wrist, and in your fingers. And then just kind of lean back. I know it feels weird, but it really feels good at the same time. I just love how it's stretching these muscles right up in here. Okay? And relax. Enjoy that sun for a second. Beautiful. Okay? And we're going to point our fingers down and then lean back onto your butt. And you should feel it stretching right in here. It's good to stretch your arms, and you can feel this in your back spine as well. All right, and relax. And one more time. Down and stretch them back. That feels really good. I can feel it in my wrists too. Very, very good. All right. And relax. We got a hardy walker out there today. He's all bundled up. Okay, so now we're going to do the classic yoga cow stretch cat arch. And you're just going to get on your knees like this and start with the cat arch. I think I'm going to do it like this, so I can see the camera a little better. and then arch your back like a cat in Halloween. And this is great for your spine. Okay, and now cow stretch. Point your stomach to the ground and then lift your neck up like this. Okay, and I'm going to go back around this way so I can see the sun. Cat stretch. Oh, that feels good on the spine, doesn't it? Cow arch. Push the stomach to the ground. Curve your back. All right, and cat arch. And cow stretch. That feels great on the spine. This is a great stretching. We're going to do it really quick. Cat arch. This will be a quick one. Cat arch and cow stretch. Okay. All right, that's it for the floor exercises. So now we have to stand back up. And this is where I like to talk about why I'm here. This is where I like to talk about my goal of stretching with you for the next 20, 30, 40 years. So if you like what I'm doing, please help me spread the word. You can share all my videos by going to Meyochi.com. Or you can go to my YouTube homepage by clicking on the Meyochi icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Okay? If you're a frequent viewer, then hit the red subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And don't forget to hit the bell notification as well. Then you will be notified when my latest videos are posted, which is every other Saturday at 6 a.m. Finally, I would love to hear your comments, questions, and any feedback. So feel free to write them in the comment section below, down here, okay? And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up like button. Thank you. So let's get back to our exercises. The first one is we're gonna need our chair. So let's get our chair. What we're gonna do is the toe curl, the ankle toe curl. This is gonna stretch your ankles and the muscles in your toe. Basically, you're going to put your foot out like this, put your foot back, have your toes hit the ground like that, and then twist your ankle this way. So twist your leg and your ankle this way, and you're going to feel it in your ankle stretching and in your toes, and even up here in your thigh a little bit. I know this one's a little strange, you have to get used to it. Woo, that sun's bright now. All right, put this one forward, bring it back. Put your toes like that. Even I lose balance, see? And then now move your ankle this way and you'll feel it stretching. The top of the muscles in your feet and your ankles, which need to be stretched. The tendons and ligaments in your ankles need to be stretched as well. All right, beautiful day, beautiful day. Everything's lighting up. All right, bring it back. This one, put your toes, and then twist your ankle this way. It's good to stretch all those muscles in your ankle and your feet too. All right, bring it back up. And now stretch it down. Yeah, this is where, see how the sun's over here? Now, for the next 6 months, you're gonna see it traveling all the way over to there. And you'll see it you'll notice it as you do my exercises. The summer solstice, it'll be due east, straight that way. And then, or the spring solstice, I mean, will be due east. And then it'll be summer solstice will be over there. All right. Whew, okay, the next one is going to be our inner thigh stretch. And what we're going to do, we're just going to spread apart like this. With this knee, bend it forward this way, and your hips, and then stretch out like this. All right? And you can move spread it apart like that, and then stretch. Okay. And now you're going to feel inside your inner thigh here, and you're going to feel some muscles. You're going to be working your thigh muscle right here as well. But you're stretching the inside of your groin area and inside your thigh. Okay, bring it up. And now the same with this one. Put your knee straight out and stretch. And if you want, you can put your hand on your hip like this and stretch it even further. That stretches your hip and your inner thigh. All right. Takes a little strength in your thigh muscle as well. Okay, up, and let's go back this way. And stretch. Oh, that feels good. I like the large muscle stretches. All right, and up, and then one more time. Stretch. All right. Okay, back to get your chair. So let's get your chair again. What we're going to do is we are going to do the Jeannie stretch. And what you're going to do is you're just going to put your hands like this and then bring them up over your shoulders, over your head. And you're going to feel it in your shoulders and your upper back, your elbows, and then just stretch. Sorry for the technical difficulty there earlier. Okay. And then bring it down. And now switch it over the other way, right over your left, and then bring it back up. Okay, stretch it down, and now left over your right, and Jeannie stretch up. Oh, that feels good. Takes a little bit of strength too. But you're feeling it all in your upper back and your shoulders and your elbows. Okay, one more time, right over left, and then up. If this is as far as you go, that's fine. You'll get better over time. Feel the stretch, not the pain. All right. And relax. And our last one's going to be the spine stretch. And this again is where we're stretching the ligaments or the vertebrae in our spine. So you want to be very careful. Do not feel any pain. Feel the stretch, not the pain. You're just going to get your shoulder, your chair like this, and you're going to slowly bend down. Put your hands on your knees and then use them for support and then bend down. And remember, feel the stretch, not the pain. If this is as far as you can go, that's as far as you can go. But this is a great back stretch. The tendons and the ligaments and the vertebrae in your spine. Just relax. Okay, now put your hands on your knees and push yourself back up. Don't use your back to pull yourself up. Use your hands for support. All right? And now we're going to go back down. And just relax and stretch the spine and those vertebrae. All right? With your hands, push yourself back up. And now, back down. Okay? And push yourself back up with your hands. All right. That was some good stretching this morning. Chilly out here, but beautiful day. Love the winter days. It makes you feel alive and just kind of gets your blood moving. Gorgeous sun, and we got some nice stretching going. So I hope you liked them. I met a really nice lady at the adult playground the other day, and if you're not familiar with the adult playground, we have this outdoor playground that has all these exercise machines and a quarter-mile walk path, and people from all generations, young to my age to older people, they use the exercise machines and walk the path, and I use it just to stay in shape. So I was talking to her. She's a really nice lady, you know, not in the best of shape, but out there trying to get fit. She could have been anybody's grandmother, just the nicest, sweetest lady ever. And so she was a bit out of shape, and we started talking. And she's like, yeah, I walk from here to the beach and back every day. And I walk anywhere from 2 to 4 miles a day. And she was really proud of what she was doing. And even though she was a little bit out of shape, the whole point was she was out there walking and trying to become healthier. And that's one of the things. First of all, you're never too old to get in shape. No matter how unhealthy you feel or out of shape you feel, just go out and start walking, and each day you'll get better and better and better. And she had the greatest quote when I was talking to her. Her quote was, "I may not be the fastest, but I'm moving, and that's all that matters." And I just wanted to say, right on. That is absolutely what I'm trying to tell everybody out there. It doesn't matter the shape you're in. Just get out there and move. Because if you don't move, that is the worst thing you can do, is just to sit and not do anything. So you need to get out and move. You need to walk. You need to do some sort of exercise. And that's what I want y'all to do, because I want to be out here talking about these inspirational speeches with you, and I want you to be with me during this whole journey for the next 20, 30, 40 years. And it all goes to my 4 pillars of Meyochi, which is one of my 4 pillars is exercise of any kind. And that's moving, whether you're just walking, or whether you're riding a bike, or swimming, or weightlifting, or playing soccer. It doesn't matter. You just have to go out and move. The sedentary lifestyle is a killer. And just because you think you're out of shape and you don't know where to begin, you know where you begin? You open your front door and you walk outside and you just start walking. That's how you begin. You just start walking. Walk to the stop sign and back, if that's all you can do. And then the next time, walk around your block and back. And then the next day, maybe walk a little bit further, two circles around your block. And as you progress, you will get a little better and a little better and a little better until you're like that lady I just met. And she's walking 2 to 4 miles a day from our park to the beach and back. And I'm going to say her quote one more time. And her quote is, "I may not be fast, but I'm moving, and that's all that matters." And that is what I am trying to let everybody know today. Be inspired to move. Do not sit on that couch. Get off that couch, open the front door, and head on out and start walking. And you're going to get healthier and healthier and healthier. And remember, do my 4 pillars of Meyochi, and it will change your life. And what are my 4 pillars? Flexibility, proper nutrition, stress reduction, and exercise of any kind. You do my 4 pillars, and I can guarantee you your life is going to improve dramatically. So it's a cold Florida day. Believe it or not, it's about 40, 42 degrees out right now. And for the fun of it, the waves aren't very good for surfing, but you know what? I'm gonna do some body surfing on one of the coldest winter days in Florida. So me and a buddy of mine, Brent, we're gonna go do some body surfing and goof around in the water and enjoy this cold winter day. You know, they have Christmas in July, right? This is July and Christmas. We're gonna act like it's summer and head on out there. So I see you.